What's up, YouTube? I'm back at you with another video. I'll just give my reaction to Georgia beating the Florida Gators, beat them 43-20. Almost the exact same score from last year. Last year, Georgia beat them 42-20. And this year, Georgia added an extra point to their victory. But I'm gonna just read off the stats. Like I predicted, Georgia was going to beat Florida. Um, they did it in dominating fashion again. This Georgia team looks really, really, really good. Carson Beck, you can tell he got settled down with the offense. This guy threw for 315 yards with 2 touchdowns. He got command of that offense now. Georgia's going to be a tough team to beat. They definitely look like the #1 team in the country right now. That defense stepped up as well, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Uh, Dejon Edwards had 96 yards on the ground today, was averaging 6.4 yards, got 2 touchdowns. This dude is hard to bring down. Was just dragging Florida players, man, for yards. Almost like little children, Pee Wee League going against a varsity team, man. He was just dragging players on that Florida defense. Um, Kendall Milton got him a touchdown as well. He had 55 yards rushing. Um, and it just a dominating performance. And keep in mind, they didn't even have Brock Bowers out there. The other guys on that team stepped up for him. Lamb McConkey had a great day. He had 135 yards and a touchdown. Dominic Lovett, he had 83 yards. Oscar Delp had a great catch, one-handed catch for 31 yards. He didn't get a touchdown, but it almost seemed like the Georgia team just looked the same. It's not even like Brock Bowers was missing. But Dylan Bell, he got a touchdown as well with 21 yards receiving. This receiving core just stepped up in this game for the Georgia Bulldogs. Total, the team was able to get 315 passing yards, and then they got 171 rushing yards. So, Georgia's can beat anybody getting those type of numbers, man. Just a team that just grinds you, run the ball, very, very physical team. And Florida has shown this season that they have trouble playing teams that's very, very physical, like Utah. And you can't beat a team. Georgia's as physical as they can get. And they were just gonna have a tough day regardless. The Gators was gonna have a tough day, but that defense, looking like the Kirby Smart defense, they definitely stepped up this game. I'm gonna read off their stats defensively, but man, the rush attempts from Georgia. Let me see. Yeah, total yardage. Georgia got 486 yards of total offense. So, like I said, 315 passing and 171 yards rushing. They just did a phenomenal job. Now Florida. Well, let me read off the defensive stats. Let me see if I can find that real quick. The defensive stats. Georgia, man, just a really, really good run defense. They was able to just shut Florida down. Florida was able to get that first touchdown, but after that, man, Georgia just shut them down defensively. And Florida got a touchdown in the first quarter, and then in the fourth quarter they was able to score twice. But by that time, the game was already out of hand, for them. But really, really good game by Georgia. They just did a phenomenal job. Now Florida, I'm gonna read off their stats. Florida was able to get, let's see, Graham Mertz. He threw for 230 yards, and he had 2 touchdowns. He didn't have an interception, but he did fumble the ball. That Georgia defense, like I said, coming into this matchup, Georgia's defense was like #1 in every category except getting sacks and creating fumbles. Well, they did both of those in this matchup. They got, at this point, I dare I say, they got one of the top defenses in the country, if not the best defense in the country. They just do everything very, very well, and their defense complements their offense and vice versa. Georgia's going to be hard to beat. for anybody that plays this team. Now, Graham Mertz, like I said, he threw for 230 yards, 2 touchdowns. But like I said, he got that fumble. But ETN, I mean, he had some time, some couple runs that he kind of broke off. But Montreal Justin Jr. got 82 yards rushing. He didn't get a touchdown, though. The only touchdown they was able to get was Graham Mertz. He ran one in. But Georgia completely, you know, Florida got over 109 yards rushing in this matchup, but that's still really, really good for a defense. Um, the one knockout would give on Georgia, they did let Montreal Justin almost get 100 yards rushing, but it didn't matter. They kept them out of the end zone, for the most part of the game. So really, really good defense overall. Ricky Parcell, he had 95 yards receiving. Didn't get a touchdown in this matchup. Like I said, their defense was really, really good. Eugene Wilson, the third, he was able to get a touchdown. He had 79 yards receiving. But they almost had two guys get almost 100-yard receiving. Total receiving yards, Florida was able to get 230 yards. But like I said, you know, fumbling the ball, Graham Mertz, he fumbled twice. And he lost one. They was able to recover one of them, but he lost one of them. You can't do that against a great Georgia defense. Uh, they fumbled it, and then they put Georgia right there by the end zone, and they was able to score. So you can't do that against a team like Georgia. They're going to take advantage of it every time. What team wouldn't, But really, really good game, for Georgia. Uh, Florida definitely got to they got to try to find something. They got to definitely fix some things. Definitely that defense. That defense definitely needs to, get fixed. Total, Florida was able to get 339 yards. And like I said, really, really good defense by Georgia. Um, Time of possession, Georgia had the ball 33 minutes and 28 seconds. Florida had the ball 26 minutes and 31 seconds. So there you have it. Uh, like I said, Florida had that one turnover. They had 16 first downs versus Georgia's 23. Um, like I said, man, Georgia just handled business. And that's the thing, Georgia winning games like this, getting style points. Of course, they the number one team coming into this year, but um, they just on another level right now. Playing good, defense, and everything is clicking at the right time because they finna go through a tough schedule. They got to play Missouri, a Missouri team that's kind of sneaky good. A lot of people kind of, not looking at Missouri like that, but Missouri can put themselves in a great position if they were able to beat Georgia. But Georgia got to beat Missouri. Then I think they play Ole Miss. And then they got a Tennessee team, and I think Georgia got to go on the road to play Tennessee. So Georgia finished the schedule out. They're definitely, of course, they're going to be in the playoffs, and definitely going to be the team that everybody wants to beat. They can't they're clicking at the right time right now. November is where really teams really start stepping up their game, and Georgia's done that, and they deserve to have that number one team number right now because really really good team overall. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.